What's going on, guys? This is Corey with Colorado Cold Bloods. I imagine you know that. But we have another clutch video for you, clutch update video. And with that, we are going to go ahead and jump on in here. This one is our male Topaz, who is a gravel, and he is a pastel gravel. And our female is Yara. Yara is a yellow belly Specter, so basically it's an ALS combo, so guaranteed to pass on either Specter or yellow belly. So I'm sorry, I'm absolutely wrong with that. She is a gravel Specter. So the whole point of this was getting additional super gravels, or working towards super gravel in case the other clutch did not proceed. So she is a gravel Specter, which is still an ALS combo of the yellow belly complex. So the goal was to get potentially some more gravel Specter combos or super gravels. In addition to that, we have obviously Pastel in the mix. So yeah, we'll go ahead and kind of jump on in here. Just going to grab the very first one here. Alrighty, so there we are. There's our first little nugget. This one is a gravel or Specter. So you can see on the belly there's some yellow pigmentation there, kind of speckled throughout, but on top of that you're looking at that pixelation that's on the sides here. Kind of fragmentation of the pattern on the sides. That also is a good indicator of that yellow belly complex. You cannot see the difference or tell the difference necessarily between yellow belly, Specter, gravel, asphalt, etc. Some folks feel they can. More power to them if they can, but to my knowledge I cannot tell the difference. They all look like yellow belly complex to me. So that is going to be a gravel or Specter animal. Alrighty, so we will jump into the next one. This is a Pastel, and this looks to just be Pastel to me, but there is some of that pixelation here. Some of the other indicators for the yellow belly complex, you'll get some extra kind of brightening on that dorsal, stuff like that. Actually, looking at the flaming on the sides, this one is probably going to be a Pastel, yellow belly, or Specter. And in addition to that, so Pastel can wipe out some of that pixelation, so that can make it a little bit more difficult. But with that, there's this one. That is going to be another Pastel. This one has a lot less indicators on that belly, a lot less for the flaming options potentially, but again, could be. If we really cared, we could also potentially do some shed testing. They have the full yellow belly complex identified. So you'll see some variation on the colors. That's one of the other things to look at too, right? This one might be a good indicator here, or a good example. So this one, I believe, is probably going to also fall into that yellow belly or Specter category. Pastel, yellow belly or Specter. You can see how much brighter this animal is in general. But again, this one I also felt could be that way. So it all varies, but that's a very, very bright animal, even for just a straight Pastel. So we could be looking at a lot of these that are all yellow belly or Specters. And I know we're going to keep going with the excitement of the Pastel, yellow belly or Specter. So you get a lot less of that pixelation on this one, so that one's less likely to fall into that category. But there's certain other indicators on this. Just the appearance, some of that flaming and stuff. You'll get some of that with Pastel anyway too. So yeah. Alright, and the last of the Pastels, I promise. So we have more Pastel mixed in. Again, not a whole lot of indicators on that belly for that pixelation, but again, Pastel can wipe out some of that. This one I think is probably just straight Pastel for the record. So yeah, You can see some of the brightness versus the darker items here. You know, there some of that original, wherever that original one went, it might be this one, I don't know. You can see some of that extra blushing on the sides, etc. That can obviously happen with pastel, but if you have a lot of areas like that, a lot more indicators, it's got a higher probability, and again, you got that brighter dorsal. So, all right, and the cream of the crop, what we were aiming for, the super gravel. So this is the super gravel without pastel. If you recall the previous clutch, we had the other one that was a super gravel, likely with pastel. So it gives you an idea what it looks like or what we were targeting and aiming for. So definitely we're aiming for this animal because I want to guarantee gravel in certain combinations, so that's one of the ways to do it. You know, aim for that in-house super gravel. So gorgeous, gorgeous animal. That's not the one. Okay. All right. So with that, we are going to wrap it up here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. We definitely hit what we were aiming for. You know, you got lots of pastel here. We didn't necessarily hit anything normal because I'm 99% sure this one is a gravel or Specter. And again, any of these that are potential yellow belly complex would fall into that gravel or Specter category. So, alrighty, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for us, and we will see you in the next one.